Welcome to Rock Talk Lapidary, your podcast for everything rocks.
Coming to you every Thursday 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Let's get rockin'.
Hi guys, welcome to Rock Talk Lapidary, your place for everything rocks. Tonight's show is a bit of a special one, kind of different from what we've done in the past for reasons that you'll find out shortly. Be sure to drop in a comment on the show so that we can enter you into our weekly drawing, which I will be doing this week. And I'd like to bring on my co-hosts, my amazing co-hosts, and let them introduce themselves. And let's hear about what all they have going on now. Let's see here. Let's bring on Dave.
Oh, you caught me right in the middle of getting ready to cut this beautiful design on a cab that I'm going to do. Can you see that?
Oh, that is pretty.
Isn't that going to be gorgeous? I think that's going to be just perfect. Yeah. So I'm Dave, for those who don't know me, and I doubt there are very many who don't by now. I am of Soul Fragments Lapidary and Rock Tumblers for Autism. So I do cabbing, I do slabbing, I do the whole 9 yards. I am also the humor and the eye candy on the show. So, you know, I fit a lot of different bills, and I am here at your service. No, we just come to have fun. So that's what it's about tonight. Just everybody have some fun, and it's good to see y'all.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to bring on Ryan next. Courtney's
What's up,
still looking down at her phone.
Hello, Ryan. Ryan?
Oh, Dave. Throw a bag of sunflower seeds. I'm Ryan with Glacier Bros. We sell art and rocks live on Facebook, and starting soon X. We're gonna be on X here pretty soon. So.
Oh, that's Twitter, old Twitter.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Doing live shows on there too, but we'll be doing both, so it's not gonna affect anything. Just extra. So.
Can we find you on TikTok as well?
Nope. No TikTok for us.
No TikTok. Okay.
Nope. But yeah,
are you sure there's a TikTok account, a Glacier Bros TikTok account?
If there is, and I gotta talk to Andrew because that's his doing.
Okay.
I don't like TikTok.
Okay, just making sure, because I tag you sometimes, and I'm just like, he never responds.
Oh yeah, I'm not actually on there. I'd have to talk to him.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you. We're just doing introductions, Matt. If you'd like to introduce yourself and your business.
Redbeard's Rocks. I fiddle around a little bit, polish some rocks, you know.
There we go.
Hang out.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's all.
Where can we find you? Where can we find your business? Just Facebook?
Which business?
Redbeard Trucks. Or
Yeah, Facebook.
concrete.
That's the only place it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook. That's the only place it is. I do a lot of concrete as well, and it's kind of this is the time of year that it consumes me. Not to mention it's 110 degrees down here in the garage in the shop. So
Man.
Not up here.
Wow.
I can't. I tell you, it's so hot that it literally froze up my freezer, locked it up. I got to replace the damn compressor on it.
Man.
Picked the thermal switch, blew the compressor. I mean, it's hot. It's super hot.
It was 67 here today.
That's nice.
That sounds amazing.
I could do that, right? I mean, I love the heat, but it's super hot out there. It's unbearable. Now I'm going to be putting an air conditioner in out there because I just can't. I mean, you know, 2 to 3 months out of the year, I just can't do without cutting and polishing. And you can't hardly, you know, stand out there for 10 minutes without being wet to your knees and sweat.
Oh, wow.
Guys,
Well,
Matt
and you
is
can see the
super
one
modest.
behind me. Yeah, go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
Matt is super modest about how good of an artist that he is. You guys really need to go check out his concrete work. It's amazing. It's
Awesome.
amazing.
I'm telling you.
It really
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thanks, Brad.
All right. Let's bring on Courtney.
Hi, everybody.
Courtney. Courtney.
Hey. Hi, I'm Courtney King with CNS Services Cabs and Stones. I cut cabs, I cut slabs, I lick rocks, I hang out with rocks, I talk to rocks. Doing a little bit of crazy stuff at the store, trying to get stuff on the website, all that good stuff. But I got the Facebook page, I got the website, of course, which is captainstones.com. You can find me at either one. The Facebook page is CNS Services LLC Cabs and Stones. You can find us at either one of those places. So
I looked at your website today, and it looks great. There's
getting there,
such
right?
a variety. Yeah, you're getting it loaded. I love it.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of time, but I still have a lot to load, but it's getting there, a little bit at a time. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let's bring out the elephant in the room, and that is last Thursday. I had something unexpected happen, and that is causing me to put the show on hold or shut the show down for the time being, because just life happens, guys. And I wish I could continue to do it at this moment in time, but it's just not. So, hi, Emma.
Hi. Say hi.
Well, hi, Emma.
Hi, Emma.
She snuck in. Supposed to be headed for bed. Snuck in.
Well, if something's got to sneak up on you, it should be her.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank God it wasn't Dave.
He did that to me earlier.
Yeah. Kirsten had to go
Scared
take
me.
a shower when I got through. It was.
Wait a minute. Okay, no. So,
Poor Matt.
for the meantime, while the show is just off the air, what I would like to do, I know that Ryan said he needed to take off pretty quick. I'd like each of you guys to just like give an update on where everybody can find you, what you got going on, maybe what you have planned in the meantime.
So we are all going to the rest of us are going to start another podcast. It's going to be called The Love of Lapidary, and that will start the first week in October. The YouTube
Love of
channel
Lapidary.
yep, The Love of Lapidary. The YouTube channel is already up. So y'all can just jump over there and subscribe to that if you don't mind. And then of course we're just all going to continue doing what we do anyway, right? For me, it's the
Right.
store and the Facebook page and the website and all that. I don't know what. I guess the rest of the guys could tell you what they're up to. Who's next?
Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, yeah, I was waiting. Normally I age before beauty, you know what I mean? But no, we're just new art styles. We've just been focusing on new art styles, honestly, trying to learn new things. Like I said, we're gonna reach out. We're gonna try some lives on X and keep our lives on Facebook. Just try for some more. That same thing.
There you go.
Just chucking along.
Yep.
What about you, Matt?
I mean, it's grinding time for me, right? I've got.
It's always grinding time for you. Who you lying to?
It's crazy right now, but work-wise, because that's I can't polish. There's no way I can polish right now. Can't cut, can't polish. It is starting to settle down temperature-wise. So I look forward to, and I need to get back out there and turn on some music and kind of shut the world off and just grind away. I mean, that's my relief. And otherwise, I bury my head in work, right? So, and that's good, right? Good for the bank account, but it's not good for me.
That's right.
So I need to get back out there and kind of ground my feet. But that's it. I mean, working right now. looking forward to some cooler days. It's actually supposed to dip down into the mid 80s next week, so that should
Nice.
make it a little more bearable.
Yeah.
Might
It
actually
should.
go out there
Wow.
and move some stuff around. Yeah,
Sprinting out there to do some cabs if I finally had an opportunity.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been probably, I don't know, 2.5 months, something like that.
Well, you know, that inability to cab in the heat comes with advanced age.
That's right.
It
Yeah.
does get
That's
harder
why I
to
have an AC
tolerate
going.
the heat as you get
I-
older, for sure.
I'm
It really is.
totally about to put in a split unit AC out there. I'm dealing with some other nonsense from my HOA, so I just spent my funds on fixing my yard because they're pissed off about the weeds. So, okay.
Brad,
Matt,
welcome in.
make sure you buy a good brand split system. Don't buy those do-it-yourself Mr. Cools, please.
Nope, I'm not. Yeah, I got my AC contractor that I use every day. He's going to put one in with cassettes in the ceiling instead of the wall mount.
There you
Nice.
go. There you go.
There's an idea. Yeah.
Brad, would you give us an introduction? Tell us a little bit about you and your business and where we can find your goodies.
Well, right now I'm in Green River, Utah. Just walked into the motel from setting up. We're setting up for Green River Melon Days here. But I'm Brad with JBB Rocks and Metal Art. We're out of Fruitland, Utah. Holy cow! I got lost to where I even lived for a minute. And we do cut and polish. I'm a sphere maker. Find us on JBB Rocks and Metal Art on Facebook. And here within the next couple of months, I hope to have our store actually open and ready for business. So
Nice.
I just got to finish doing electrical and framing the interior. We've got the outside all done now, so we're pretty excited.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a lot of work, but it's going to be well worth it at the end of the day.
Good. Nice. Yeah, I'll be real interested to see it when it's complete.
Yeah, well, we're going to do we're going to do all tongue and groove pine interior, log ceilings.
Heck yeah.
It'll be.
Absolutely. It'll have that feeling.
Yep.
Gotta love that. Nice.
We
I
live
think
out
it's
in the middle of the sticks. We might as well keep it that way with the interior, right?
I think it's awesome the amount of work that you guys have been able to accomplish out there. In
So
the short
quickly.
time that you've done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos, man. Nice work.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Matt. We definitely been humping it. It's been a long, good, big process. So
I'm familiar. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Hey, I owe you that flooring covering specs as well, if you haven't already covered.
No, I haven't decided anything there yet. That'll be here momentarily.
Yeah,
luckily, I'm going to do
You got to let it set 30 days anyway, but I'll get it to you. I'll be over at the shop. I should be there tomorrow afternoon, and I'll try to get in my trailer and take a picture of what I got.
All right. Sounds good. What is?
Scott says he's looking forward to your storefront opening. Lots of people excited about that for sure.
Yeah.
I'll drive
Good.
up. I'll drive up and come visit you.
You'll have to. We'd like to see you.
Yeah. When's your next show in the Valley area?
I think our next show is November 16th and 17th, something like that, up in Leaton.
Okay. Cool. Not too far from me.
You follow our page. We'll keep it posted up, exact dates as it gets a little closer.
Yeah, absolutely. So, can you tell me a little bit about the show that you guys are going to be putting on? It's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be on its own channel called The Love of Lapidary.
Yep, and it's
what day and time do you have that figured out yet? Or
yeah,
no?
we're gonna do Wednesday nights, same time, Wednesday nights, 6:30 Mountain, 8:30 Eastern. We're going to be on YouTube. We'll be on X or Twitter. We'll be on Facebook. So there's a Facebook page as well. I feel like there's another one. I could be wrong. It could be just those three to start with. But the broadcasting software that we're using lets us broadcast simultaneously to multiple locations. So it'll be pretty cool. And basically
Sounds
the
pretty
same
cool.
thing, everybody just getting together, talking about rocks and the love of lapidary and sharing knowledge and learning and,
Nice.
yeah, should be
So
fun.
I get to be seen by a lot of people all at one shot.
All at one shot.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's going to be
that's just
super
feeding
fun.
my
Super
ego.
fun. Yep. So there is the Twitter or the X thing is already up. Everything's already up. We just
Nice.
have to get the first show together. Andrew has done a lot of work getting all those accounts set up for us
And we
getting
sure
the
appreciate Andrew and all of that.
absolutely.
He's
I know
amazing.
some of us
More than you
have
know.
just been working so many hours and so many things during the week that I've had very little participation, but just to come on and say, I'm here, guys, and go again. And so for
Right.
Andrew to jump in and do all that, it's just been awesome.
Yeah. Well, and that's so what I did is because I'm all about the polls, right? Let's all vote on everything, right? And I just think that's the easiest way to do it. So every time there was a question, I just threw up a new poll. Hey, everybody vote,
Yeah.
and majority rules, and that's how we're going to do it. Everybody has an equal say, and everybody,
Yeah, listen, I
when
like the
you
polls.
can make it, and when you can't, you can't, and let's just keep it moving, So
I like the polls, but really,
I
there
love
was no
them.
reason to ask everybody what color socks I should wear on the show. I mean, I know you just post polls about everything.
I
I'm gonna
do.
buy
I
you some
love them.
sunflower socks, Dave. I'm gonna send you. That's what I'm getting you for Christmas. Some sunflower socks.
That would be hilarious.
It'll be very funny.
Hilarious.
Listen, one thing you can say about during this, it's been a little over a year, no one has had more fun than what we've had. It has just been an absolute rocket ship blast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. This has been so much fun. It's a shame that what's going on is going on, but life happens, and we certainly understand that, and we all still certainly love Kirsten and everybody on the show. That the friendships won't change or suffer for it. We just won't be doing this show anymore. And it is sad, but it just is what it is, and you never know what the future holds, right?
Oh, right. Absolutely. Just
Jaws.
Whoa, did you hear that feedback?
thanks, Matt.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Did you see
let's see.
Jackie's question?
Take that one
Do
off.
all the
Add that
people
one.
live have to be able to go live on their own YouTube channel to be able to be on it? I don't understand.
No, you don't have to have your own channel. Anybody can be a guest on a YouTube show as long as you have the link. So,
Right,
yeah.
right. Okay.
And
So yeah, so
Jaws,
no different than this one, and we'll do the same thing. We'll share out the
right,
links, all that stuff. So you just want to, jump on the new Facebook page, the Love a Lapidary Facebook page, just like you do with Rock Talk.
right.
Like, subscribe, share, ding, ding, all that good stuff. Um, different name, same people,
And,
different name. And when
right.
Kirsten's ready to jump on board, maybe we'll have her jump on board with us too.
Thanks,
And like
guys.
Jaws said, things grow and change, and that's one thing we want out of this. We may be changing, but we want this to grow with us and to grow with our audience, and
That's right.
and just continue having the fun that we've been having. We're just going to be doing it a little differently.
That's right. That's right.
All right. I'll see you down in
Okay.
raccoons.
Thank you,
I gotta
Later,
Ryan.
Ryan. Good to
Love
see
you.
you.
Love you.
See
See
ya,
you
Ryan.
later.
Ryan?
Don't do it,
Oh,
Kirsten.
man.
I
Don't
try
do
not
it.
to.
I keep trying to look around the
You
corner of
guys
my screen
know
to
this
see
is
her.
my baby.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
I'm a little upset.
Yeah, but look
Yeah.
what
It's
you
okay.
gave
It's
us,
okay.
Kirsten. Look what you
Yeah.
gave us. I mean, you created an atmosphere and an opportunity, and we've gotten into this, and it's kind of like that. You raised us all up from this little thing, and now we're having to do it a different way. And you gave us the ability to continue on, and this is because of you.
Thanks. Yeah. And I'm so glad that you guys are going to keep going forward and doing this. Like, I have no idea how long I'll be out of it for. So it could be, a couple weeks or a couple months. So I really have no idea. But
I do. I know exactly how long. Until you come back.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you.
Well, and and it's funny because when we were talking about what day and time to do it, we didn't want to do it the same day and time because it just didn't feel right. This is this show's spot, not, you know what I mean? So we just, we decided to change the day. Because it is. I mean, this show is very special to all of us, I think.
For sure.
But Dave's right when he says, this you gave us the ability to keep going, so we thank you for that. Absolutely. And when you're ready, let us know. Let us know. So, J&V, is it J&V? Yes, J&V Rock Hounding. I just answered. So we're just moving over to a new podcast that's going to be called The Love of Lapidary. Come find us there. It's going to be the first Wednesday in October. Will be the same. Will be the first show, same time. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the Twitter X channel. You can subscribe to the Facebook channel. We'll be sharing the links out on all of those. So you'll be able to find us, and all of us too. Just you can check our personal pages, our business pages, and you can still find us. And we certainly hope that you all do move over with us. And when Kirsten, like I said, when Kirsten's ready to, when life settles down for her and she's ready to come back aboard, then we'll talk about that. It's just right now, since this is run on her channel, it's difficult for us to keep it going without her.
Yeah, there's a
that's-
lot of
that's-
back end work that I would have to do
right.
that I can't commit to doing. So
Right.
it's
So
just
that's-
easier to
It's just
start
easier
new.
just to start it over. And we didn't want to use the same name. We didn't feel that was right. It's your show, your name, so thus the changes. So,
But we'll always have 3.5 really good seasons.
yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. That's right. That's right.
Lots of shows.
Yes. And all those, I mean, you'll still be able to go back and watch the old shows too, right, Kirsten? I mean, they're not
Oh,
coming down,
absolutely.
right? So,
Nothing's coming
Rock
down,
Talk
no.
Lapidary will always be there. It's not disappearing from the face of the earth.
No, we
So,
did some good stuff on
Yeah.
those shows. I mean, we had lots of guests who showed us different
that's right.
ways
All
to do
kinds
stuff,
of
and
great
we
stuff.
had people like Highland Park on there that told us about product. That there's just so much that you can go back and rewatch, and
Yes.
you could spend a whole year rewatching those and still never gather all the content from them.
That's right. That's right. I know I'll be going back and rewatching them for sure.
Yeah, because I'm on them.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Because
Yeah,
I want
that's the only
to
reason.
see it because I want to see you before you had a big old beard, and I want.
Oh, I keep forgetting I started this without a beard. It is just.
That's right. You did. You did. Even
I think
Mineral
I had a little
Meetup
more on top too.
was.
No, you didn't.
You've changed in appearance quite a bit since all of
No, you
that
didn't.
stuff, right?
We
Yeah.
go to the same barber. He told me you didn't have no hair up there.
Yeah, that's the reason why he named me Chrome Dome before I left.
There you go. That's
It's
right.
just all migrating on Dave.
It migrates.
It
That's right.
happens. It happens.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
So what are we
What
going to
else?
what are we going to talk about tonight? I know we don't want to do all just
No, we
sitting
don't
here
wanna-
saying
yeah,
goodbye.
that's
So
right.
what are
That's
we going to
right.
do tonight?
Yeah. Like, what are we talking about tonight? Rocks, We talking about rocks?
Rocks. That's right. We're just here to hang out and have a good time and close things down with a happy face. So
Right. And I'm really,
anything you guys, any topics you want to talk about, I'm open to.
I'm really, really glad we decided to do this. It would have been very sad to not do a final.
For sure.
Yeah, I was not going to be happy if we didn't do something.
Yes, Mr. Blast,
Um,
the love of lapidary. I thought the nature of the beast would be better, but no, they all settled on the love of lapidary. So I got
Yes.
voted down, and
Yeah.
no, it's
So
it's a good title.
yeah, it is called The Love of Lapidary, but all the channels are Love of Lapidary, and the Gmail is Love of Lapidary. So
Perfect.
What do you got there,
look at
Matt?
that specimen. What you got, Matt?
Is that Illinois?
It is. Yeah, it is. Here's one of my favorite Illinois pieces.
Wow, look at that.
Right?
That is so cool.
That is cool.
Pretty crazy. Pretty
Oh
crazy.
wow. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about some rocks.
Yeah.
Enough of that, right?
Look, this guy brought me. Gosh, I wish I should have sent you the pictures, Kirsten. Let me see if I can find them. You know what's funny? I just got a text from somebody in Las Vegas asking me if I have time to enjoy a cup of coffee this afternoon. I'm going to assume that it's the wrong.
Yes. Yes. So you'll meet them.
They're fishing for a response.
Right. My brother lives in Las Vegas, so I don't know. You guys, can you see it?
It won't kill us.
What is that?
Sort of. What do you got there,
It's
Courtney?
freaking topaz.
I will.
Whoa.
Oh.
This
Wow.
guy. So I have this friend and this is topaz with. Oh wow. Ugh. It's topaz.
Is it a
with,
cube?
Yeah, it's a cube, but it's got tourmaline. It's not tourmaline. Looks like tourmaline. Little black sticks. Dude.
Little black sticks.
Anyway, so he's got like these. So it's
Formal naming.
It's topaz growing on muscovite, right?
Oh wow.
I love
He brought me
muscovite.
these specimens to keep in my shop,
Oh man.
and I'm like so
Little black-
ecstatic.
Matt, little black sticks is a scientific terminology too.
That's right.
That is
That's
totally
right.
scientific, Brad.
And now, and
He
Courtney,
told me what they were, and I forgot. I see little black sticks and rocks, and I automatically think tourmaline.
the word
Automatically, right?
the
But
word
it's
keep
not.
is contractual.
Yeah.
Is it rutile?
It's rutile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is-
Okay.
is it
yeah,
rutile?
that makes sense. Yes.
I've got a piece of tourmaline.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Oh wow, that's pretty. That's
That's a
nice
nice chunk.
tourmaline. Heck yeah!
And it's got a naturally healed fracture.
Wow, look
Is
at that.
isn't that
Nice.
a green cap?
Beautiful.
What's that?
That's gorgeous.
Is it a green cap from Pakistan?
No, it's black.
Okay.
Yep, it's black.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
But yeah, it also has a little bit of a
Come
side.
back for the win.
It also has a little bit of a sidecar.
Oh, neat. Yeah. Yeah. See,
Pretty
when
well.
I think rutile, I think gold. I don't think of it being black. I always
Right.
think
That's
of
what
it as
I was
being
wondering when you
gold,
said rutile.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always think of it as being gold. So thank you all for I'm still learning things every day.
I don't know if I can get this where-
What's
I
that?
love
I don't know if I can get this where everybody can see
Is
the
that Matt
color. in
Elliott?
it. Oh yeah, I got this in the mail.
Wow.
Nice.
It has the
Can't
blue.
really see the colors too much, but
Yeah, this
I see the yellow and the
is
red.
the yellow. The top one has the blue right down the center of it, but this camera just not doing so well tonight. But yeah, no, I've been wanting this, and so I don't know how many of you remember Matt Elliott being on the show.
Yeah.
Hasn't been that long ago, just a few weeks,
Right.
and I've been wanting this for almost 2
Years.
years, and my wife
Oh.
said, "Go ahead and do it." This is expensive material, y'all. But
Yeah.
if you get a hold of Matt, he will send you some of it.
I have the hardest time getting a hold of him. I've been trying for a couple years, and I just can't.
Send him a message on Facebook.
I do.
And you haven't been able to get a hold of him.
I do.
You got
I
to remember,
know.
him and
He's
Christy are in the mine all the time during the
busy.
summer.
That's right. I just
But,
must
yeah.
not catch him at the right time.
Right.
You know,
Well, and you
so,
have to catch
yeah.
him when he has material that's available. And
Yeah.
so a lot of times he gets so many messages and stuff, and he has no material available, and he just has better things to do. And
Right,
when he
absolutely,
posted that
yeah.
yellow, it's only
Yeah.
been about, it's maybe 2 weeks ago. He posted that yellow, and I just jumped right there. I mean, there
Wow.
was no time for anybody else to get it.
Courtney, hurry and jump on an airplane, fly to Cedar City, Utah, go to the rock show in Cedar City, and you can buy it directly from him. He's down there set up right now.
There you go.
Well, hold
There's
your
an
breath, I'm
idea.
on my way. Why don't
Just
you just
jump on
buy
the
some?
airplane.
Why don't you just buy some for me and turn around and sell it to me?
I know somewhere you can stay in Ogden.
I'm 4 hours away.
Oh, okay.
So is
it's seam agate.
okay.
Somebody asked what it
Oh
was.
yeah.
It's
So that is
seam
seam
agate
agate.
that
It's from
Matt
the
mines himself.
the
I'll be
Seams
right
Right
back, guys.
claim in Idaho.
Okay. What is all that crazy stuff you're throwing up there, Matt?
So, great big piece of smoky, right? Beautiful piece of smoky. And when you flip it over, it's beautiful fluorite.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy,
That's
crazy
amazing.
piece. Crazy
Look
piece.
at that plate. Oh my gosh.
And it's a
That's
huge piece.
beautiful.
This thing is huge. But yeah, it's fluorite on one side and smoky on the other.
That's crazy.
Really, really, really cool.
Gorgeous piece. A buddy of mine gave it to me.
Wow. Gave it to you?
He gave it to me.
Wow. I need buddies like you got, Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a few good buddies that'll give me some cool rocks, but that is that's amazing.
It's a pretty crazy piece. I'm planning on polishing the fluorite, right? So that it shines just as much.
Ooh, heck
as it's
yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. That'll be stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Wow. Very cool.
What do you
Very
got? You got all kind of goodies up there, I'm sure. You got them all out at the show. You ain't got nothing in the room.
No, everything I got sitting in the tent right now is set up across the street. So
right. I have a cool elephant.
Oh, we
Speeder
saw
site.
that the other week. That thing is.
Oh, did I show it to you
crazy.
guys? Okay, never mind.
that's gorgeous.
Is that out of Peter's
Isn't that
site?
beautiful? Yeah,
Wow.
it's all a Peter site. It's very dusty because it sits down here in my rock area, but
Yeah, crazy piece.
it's one of my favorite elephants. It's the only elephant in my house that doesn't face the front door. So,
What else
Now
you got? You got
I have
something there? Show us something crazy, Dave.
Well, I wish I had it out here, and I would, but I can tell you about it.
what that is?
I can't tell what it is, Courtney. It looks like
Covalite. It's a covalite frog.
Oh.
So this was made by Brian Yatsati. Anyway, I was just filling up time until what you got crazy going on, Dave?
Well, we had Highland Park Lapidary on a couple of times, and the last time they were on, they talked about their rock tumblers.
Oh,
And
did you get one?
They finally got them listed. They came in. I've got 2 of them in the box still. I'm going to do a video this weekend, hopefully, and do an unboxing. Believe it or not, these things are not painted. They are stainless steel.
Nice.
And they decided to go ahead and go with a direct drive on them instead of a motor with a pulley and a belt on it. So I'm really looking forward to that. So equipment is part of what we do in the lapidary, and tumbling is one of the enjoyable things. So yeah, I've got 2 of those. They came in late last night, and I'm getting ready to I wish I had them out of the box where I could show them to you in here, but they are beautiful.
Nice. I will keep a watch out for that video.
Awesome. I love tumbling. I'm tumbling right now. Some, I think 3 or 4 pounds overweight. I know, but that's okay. Of material from Ryan. Some of those really small, tiny, colorful banded agates. I forgot what they're called,
The
but
Botswanas,
I keep forgetting they're out there. I need
probably.
to
The
change it over.
Botswanas, yeah, they're
Botswanas, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a big bag of them here somewhere.
yeah, I've got a few on the way
Very rare.
myself. Yeah,
Yeah,
very cool.
I have 30 pounds of them in my shopping cart. So yeah.
Better get them
Get
out
ready.
of your car.
Check out.
In your
Check
trunk.
out.
Get right.
Right?
There we go.
What's that, Tiffany?
It
No.
is.
Is it?
That is some
Nice.
crazy old
That's
stuff, Tiffany.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say that is
It's
not
solid.
a recent cut.
Super
Yeah, it's
solid. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
tell just by looking at it.
Little
Very
Jimmy.
nice.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice piece. I actually got this off of the guy, and I've got my other light on. Let me shut that off.
Now is that one, Matt, that you're going to polish and
There
display?
you go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Very
piece.
nice. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
It's
That's beautiful.
so the guy that I bought my lapidary equipment off of, he gave it to me.
Here we
Nice
go with
bonus.
the Gibbs again.
You and your friends. Holy cow.
Hey, Matt,
I've
will
got
you
some
adopt
crazy
me?
stuff that people have here. They're like, hey, here you go, right?
Right.
It's that
Wow.
shiny personality, Matt.
But you know
Right.
something?
That's
This is
because
this
I'm
is
just
a
warm and fuzzy, Brad. Right?
this is a rock community.
community.
And that's the way people are in the rock community. You know, I've got people over here. I've got Mike over here and Jaws and different people, and it's been the same way. Hey, Dave, take this. See what your charity can do with this, or hey, take this and see how it'll cut or what it'll look like, and keep a slab of it for yourself. I love it. That's the way the rock community is, and a lot of that is not about just making somebody. This is getting material out there. Everybody kind of gets a shot at stuff that they might not have otherwise. And it's kind of passing it forward.
It's kind of networking, right?
Right?
And,
Exactly.
I mean, I too, I'm just that way. If I feel really connected to somebody and they're passionate about what they do, and maybe they can't afford it, right? And it's somebody that just strikes me, I'll give them something that they would not normally be able to obtain, right?
Right.
Thank you.
I'm super fortunate, and I can tell you, Kersten has sent my daughter all kind of stuff, like showered her with different rocks and treasures, and my kid has got a bigger collection than most people will ever have. I mean, that's
Nice.
because right, she's ate up with it, right? Follows dad, and she'll be cutting before too long, but it's this piece of Tiffany, right? The old gentleman that I got my stuff on, he's no longer with us. I don't know that I'll ever cut that. It should be cut. Right?
No, that should be
I'd
face
polish
polished and
it.
displayed.
I'd face
right?
polish it. Yep,
Yep,
absolutely.
absolutely.
It'll likely never
Face
get
polish
cut.
it and put it on a small plate stand and let it be.
I've got. I need to do better about my collection because
I'm happy.
I'm going over right now. So, but that piece will get set on a display and stuck on the shelf. I mean,
That's one of those things that you put the little white tag on the back of it and you write down who gave it to you. So you remember when you're 90, and when you're 90, you're still looking at that. And maybe you don't remember who it was, but you'll always know that it was a gift because it's the feeling about it and not so much the memory.
Hey, if I can make it to 90, buddy, we'll be right. We'll be golden. I probably won't remember my name, let alone what a rock is, right?
Well, I think I'm a little closer to it than you are, and I'm telling you, some days it's a struggle.
Too funny.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, I gotta jump off here. My husband is hollering. Dinner's ready. But I love you guys, and I'll see you all soon.
Okay.
Kersten, call me.
Love you too.
Like
Okay.
on the telephone. Call me.
Okay.
Okay. I love you guys.
Have a great night. Enjoy your
Thank
dinner.
you.
Bye,
See y'all
honey.
soon. Be good.
Later.
Okay, I'm gonna boogie out too. I forgot to bring my coffee creamer to Green River with me, so I need to run to the grocery store because I have to have coffee in the morning, and I don't like black coffee. I like mine sweet. So
big old burly dude like you cannot have black coffee.
I will.
Absolutely not.
I will drink
Monica.
black coffee. It's Monica that absolutely will not drink black coffee.
My wife won't either.
So I
My wife
will
is not either.
if I don't have any creamer. But Monica, no, that's what she's saying. Brad, you need to go get some creamer.
I'm already.
You see the
So
white. You see the white on that sprayer. That's the way my wife's coffee has to look.
Monica's
So,
not quite that white, but
some days I just fool her and take her a cup of half and half.
there you go. So, all right, guys. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
We'll
Thanks,
talk to
Brad.
y'all later. Okay.
Good luck out
Bye
there.
bye.
Later.
Okay, bye. That was awesome. I bet he's super stoked about the show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would
wish
love
I
to
could
do
make
that. I'm afraid of people, I think, lately. I've just gotten weird with my old age.
Well, you come to work where I'm at for 2 years, you'll get over that in a hurry.
I worked where you worked for 9 months, and no thanks.
You know something?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it again.
It is so weird, Kirsten. I love every one of those people. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
we do so
can't
much
not.
cutting up, and you know they have their troublesome moments, and you have to step back for a minute and say, "Whoa!" You know, one of those numbers. But
don't do that.
But it is just so rewarding. And you know, one of the great things. Listen, I talk about rocks, and I talk to a lot of them. And here's the thing. There's nothing they can say about it. They're a captive audience. Literally.
They are. It's not like they can go anywhere.
They can't go anywhere. I could talk about rocks. No, they really, there's a lot of people there. And you know, so what it is, I use rocks, I use the lapidary, I use what we do, even talking about the show, to help them make new connections with the outside that they don't have where they're at now. So this is a piece of something, you know, they know about our show. They know what we talk about. They know the things that we've done. They've all heard me because I yammer 100 miles an hour all day long about it. And so this show has, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. This show has helped a lot of people that nobody realizes has been reached.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we always like put the focus on getting as much information out there as possible for beginners and people who are new to the hobby and friends. And, you know, it's just grown and it's a beautiful thing. But now you guys have your own thing, and that's going to be really interesting to watch. I'm excited for you.
Well, at the very, very least, you have to come tab on once in a while and say hi to everybody.
I'd love that.
You
Yeah.
know, this, guys, this is not the end of anything. This is the beginning of something new, right? It's just a transition, and that's the way we're going to take it. We're all, Matt and I, especially, are both still involved in all of the rock and mineral groups and the adminning and all of that. We're still there. So, you know, we're still there with Kirsten. We've not gone anywhere. We'll still continue with all of that. So we're still, regardless, we're still all friends. Things haven't broken up. We'll still be there for everybody. So you just make sure and come and see us.
Well, and all those groups, right? The three here on the show right now, we've been together on those groups for a long, long time.
Right.
So
years and years.
Yeah, it's not going to change. I mean, it's going to stay the course, you know. So everything maintains the same, and you know, Kirsten's got some stuff to take care of, and she'll be back around when she's ready. I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is. We all go through shit in life and have to deal with stuff, and right. So we get it. We love you,
and I appreciate that, and I love you guys too. Thank you. Yeah.
Besides, who else will sit with me on the top of a pile at 105 degrees? And
I will.
Yeah, I know, Matt, you would.
Well, come on up.
No, it was a blast. And so Kirsten and I, you know, we've known each other a long time on the forums, and we've even made a personal connection. She lives just down the road from my daughter, for crying out loud. And so, yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Good.
I dare you to try. trying to read some of the comments, and Jaws said this is a new show. Look forward to it. Hope to be able to help make it grow. So Jaws, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's support and helping us go forward with this. It's really great.
Well, and at the end of the day, it's not about really about. I mean, it is about a lot about who's on the show and who participates, and Kersten blessed us all with kind of bringing us all on board and making us into a team and right propelling this thing forward. But it's really about the love of lapidary, spreading knowledge and
Right.
helping people get started, and maybe they can't afford a rock saw, and how can we go about getting a tile saw to work, or how are there alternative methods to polish stones or carve stones, or do whatever they want to do lapidary wise, right? So it's really it's about us, but it's not about us, right? It's about spreading the knowledge that we've gained, and there's a bunch of folks that have come together and we've all become good friends, right? But it's really about a conglomeration of information and the past experiences that we can pass on to other people, right, to make their life easier. Kind of getting into the
it's just so much easier to learn from our mistakes.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I put in hours and hours of trying to figure things out and make the best assumptions about how best to go about, especially DIY lapidary. And, if you can watch my videos and learn from me and not make the same mistakes I made, then I am happy. Like, the channel's successful. I want to educate and save heartache, because there's a lot of heartache when you're first learning. I mean, you break your first stone when you're cabin. That's heartbreak.
Absolutely.
or things like you see this old blue flat lap back here behind me. This is from the late 70s. And the other day when I got through, I had 3 fingers and 1 thumb bleeding. And a guy here in town, he said, Dave, he said, fingers no go on the spinny thingy. So I'm telling you, and all I was doing, I was polishing the backs. I had to grind them down a little bit. I'd throw one on there, and I'm in a hurry, so I'd use my hand and I'd slow it down, and I'd throw the next one on there. When I got through, I had bleeding hands. There are things that, listen to me, people, no fingers on the spinny thingy.
Good idea.
When I'm cutting, because I don't use a whole lot of sticks, right? Especially if it pops off a stick, I just grab it and go with it. I oftentimes wind up bleeding.
I have. That's more than once, right?
It just, But I can tell you, and it's probably here. I've got a little tiny opal, and I actually cut this for my cousin. I'm going to put it in a ring. So I cut this tiny little opal. Hold on, let me turn this.
Holy moly! I can't even see that thing.
Hold on.
Get my magnifying
generally
glass over
small.
here.
It's okay.
So I cut that tiny little opal, and that was not on a dopstick. That was with my hand.
What?
My word, Matt.
Beautiful piece, crazy piece, but
wow,
it was with my.
I can't imagine trying to hold that.
No.
Oh, yeah. You can do it.
How many times did it go flying across the room and you had to search for it?
It didn't. And it's got a lot of fire. I mean, the light is shining in my face. So
yeah, but I could see the fire through the side there.
Yeah, it's got a lot of fire.
What's that sphere behind you that looks like jelly? Orange jelly.
That's my next opal.
Does it help, Dave, to do that?
It really does, because I can't see it from back here, I'll tell you.
Let me get my bifocals on.
That's what I've got. I've got my bifocals down here, or actually my trifocals.
Wow, that's got some great color.
I see orange, red, green.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty
yellow.
Pretty
wow.
Wow.
That's
that's just a cleave. That's not got any polish on it.
Do you have plans for that one? Are you gonna make it into a pendant or a ring?
I don't know yet. You know how I am. I just let her rip, tater chip, right? I get on there and whatever feels right. I just kind of go with, That's
Yeah.
funny because I was talking to Jaws, we've been chatting back and forth for the last week or so, and talking about cutting and polishing and whatever. And, his dop sticks and my hands. I mean, I work with my hands so much during the day. They kind of cramp up on me. And he was like, well, that's why my sticks are longer. And that's why I do this and do that. And I just,
So longer sticks helps with arthritis hands.
It really does, actually.
I think it does, right?
Yeah.
I believe that's part of the reason why he does it. But I just love the feel of holding that stone in my hand and and I have yet to trace a pattern on a stone, and cut that pattern. I've never even traced a pattern on a stone. Right?
Wow.
I grab it and I look at it for a couple of minutes and I figure out, hey man, I think it'll be good cut this way and I'll trim it and away I go. I mean, that's
Mr. Freehand.
Well, and really that's a difference in the type of artist that we are. There's that
So like
visual
this one?
artist. Yeah, well, and that is not bad. That's a little shorter than what I've been using lately.
Oh, it's even shorter. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
some of the ones I've been using are up to 6-8 inches.
I was told that was 6 inches.
It might be. It just, yeah.
We're all adults here. Come on. All right.
But some people are a visual artist, Matt, and you can visualize things. Now, just because you don't have that ability, and I'm one of those people, I can't. I trace and I do things, but we're still artists. We're still
Absolutely.
visualizing the end result, and we know where we want to go with it, and we have a depth of emotion about it and what we want it to be. You're still an artist if you don't have the ability that Matt has. He's just one of those people who has a different perception of how things look.
He's tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's got a lot to do with, I mean, Kersten is a true artist, multimedia artist, right? And that's, I too do that, and I do a lot of carving and cutting and polishing like daily, right? My actual work in concrete has a lot to do with artistry, and there's a very, it's even written in my contract that there's got to be a certain amount of like artistic lateral ability is how I word it, right?
Right.
And
right.
You just got to let me run, or I'm not doing it. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't feel right and look right to me, I'm not putting my name on it, right? That's just not. But
I love that. I think that's so smart.
Yeah, because I mean, you've seen the stuff that I do, right?
It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just, you can't, I can draw it and somebody can hand me some pictures and say, hey, this is what I want you to do. And I can say, yeah, we can get around there, but I'll never say, hey, I can do that for you. First of all, I'm not going to copy somebody else's work, right? That's not, that's against every grain in my soul to copy somebody else's work. But secondly, it's just, right, you got to let it flow. I mean,
yeah, I'm the same way. When I take any kind of commission work, I always make sure I say, like, I got to have last say in the artistry of it, because it's my artistry. Lateral
artistic ability, right?
Okay.
What
is it?
It is a piece of quartzite. So that was out of when we dug my last house that I built. That was a piece of quartzite, and just
Nice.
old common junk quartzite that most people would kick to the side, and it's beautiful, gorgeous.
And you made a cab, and it turned out beautiful.
I make cabs out of, I mean, I don't know if I got one laying here. I make cabs out of urbanite. I mean, so I'll walk the beach after a storm, and I look for washed up concrete, washed up bricks, washed up whatever, and I'll cut it and cab it. And people will go crazy for it around here.
Nice. I love that.
You need some front lighting, Dave.
It's a
Yeah.
silly camera and the way it reacts to light, so it darkens things out. Let me see if I turn on this overhead light, if that will help. Usually
I'll
it
be
gets
right
things so light we have a hard time seeing everything. That helped a little bit,
There
didn't
you
it?
go. Yeah.
But you know, even freehanding, doing some of the simple things, this is a good beginning for someone like me. I looked at this and I thought, no, let's just trim a little here. I put a little bit of, you can see just a little curvature there in the middle. It kind of fit my wheel. This is a piece of a Waihi that my dad got probably close to 30 years ago. And I looked at that and I thought, something, it would be a shame to cut that and to do anything with it. So, just kind of follow that heart thing. When you look at it, not everyone is going to be like Matt and can see, just say, oh, I can't. But you can always look at something and say, this wants to be this right here. And I had a hard time with that. I had a pottery instructor was the same way. He said, that wants to be a little bit less round on this spot. He said, this is the way I see it. And I'm thinking, an inanimate object wants to be something? Really? But it's the truth. And what it's saying is there's a piece of you that is saying, this is really what that stone wants to be. It speaks to you in something, and just do what you do. Don't be afraid to experiment. Just pick it up and take it and start capping.
There you go. There's a piece, Kirsten.
That's pretty. I can't quite.
It looks like
the colors. I'm not getting the colors.
It's a fossilite of some type, isn't it?
Fossiliferous limestone.
This is urbanite.
Urbanite. Okay.
Urbanite, right? It's a piece of concrete from
York,
right? And it was washed out in a storm somewhere along the way. So this is concrete with shell, which they often use. But fossiliferous limestone from the same area, right?
Oh, pretty. I love
Which
it.
is what I thought you had in your hand. I mean, that are so
absolutely
close.
It looks.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it looks very, very, very close. But no, this is concrete.
Wow.
It's a piece of concrete that washed up after a storm.
Well, I guess most of us don't think about concrete actually polishing out and looking like that.
I really love the fossiliferous limestone that we get here in Utah, especially down in the Eagle Mountain area. It's a very dark black with very white, striking white shells. And when it's polished with acid, it just looks so amazing.
Is it similar to that?
Oh, look how deep and dark that is. That is gorgeous. Yeah, it is very similar to that, but that looks even better, honestly.
This is black coquina.
Okay.
So this is from the Anastasia Formation, and it's black coquina. There's the backside of it. But just crazy. Black coquina is pretty rare. But that's awesome to hear that you guys got black fossiliferous up there, because I'd love to find some of that.
I'll take you. We get in the truck, we drive to the top of the mountain, we park. There's like a little bit of a walking area, break stuff off, dig holes, look for calcite.
I love that contrast, that dark contrast. Love it.
Yeah.
Jaws Jr. said several times a preformed cab ends up being something totally different. And Jaws, if you knew how many of those I have shoved back in drawers somewhere, that back when I first started, something would chip or it'd break, or I wouldn't realize there's a soft spot coming around the edge, and it did. It becomes something different, but it wasn't what I wanted. And so I finished them, but they're put away where nobody can see those. That's just me, right?
Look at them every once in a while and say, hey,
right?
I can finish this one now. I know what, times
and I actually
changed.
have done that to several.
Well, when you're polishing in your hands, right, and with your fingers and not a dopstick, you can actually feel when that occurs. Right?
You actually can, right?
It's like a clunk, right? It's just.
Oh yeah.
You're like, damn it, right? It's. Okay, here we go. We're making something else today. Right?
Well, and you know what? I actually have a couple up here. Let's see if I can find this little piece. Oh, where did I put it? I have a piece of that, and I showed somebody here a while back some 200 million year old opalized. Well, I'm not seeing it here. Opalized petrified wood, and it was white, and it has the brown grain that are just beautiful. There's this kind of a mahogany color running through it, and that's the one we were talking about when you get something a little too hot and you hear that little snap.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, but that one, and it came across at an angle. It was an oval cab. So that one, I will trim that just a hair, and I am going to put a piece of flat silver wire in the middle of that and come back and reshape that. So that's a new experiment. I've not done that yet. So that will give me a new avenue. So a disaster turns into an avenue to learn a new form of art.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Every mistake is a lesson learned.
You can see where that wanted to be an oval cab, or maybe it was an octagon. I don't remember. And this was a piece of mookite that I got back way when I first started cabbing. Yeah, something happened to the tip of it, and I think I broke it in my hand or whatever, and I had to do something different, you know. And so I've kept that one as a reminder. Don't do that. It sits over on top of my cabinet.
I can tell you what else snaps if you get it too hot, right?
Oh yes.
My Larimar, that's so beautiful.
I mean, in a damn heartbeat, it'll snap right in your hand. Especially something like this. So if you look, there's a pretty significant healed fracture in that piece.
Mm-hmm. Right through the middle there.
Right, it's actually shifted. But if you get that thing too hot, you'll feel that pop. You know?
Lots of water and a light hand.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And some of us, you know, Matt, here's the thing. I know you work with concrete, and yet it's obvious you have a very light touch. But I have worked and worked. I'm heavy-handed. I have to be super careful because, you know, it's like everything. I don't know if it's that tendency, because what I did, I drove truck. I did all of those things all those years, and you just have to kind of push things and force things around. I don't know if it's that habit or just something in me that just doesn't know quite how to reserve and pull back, or I can't feel it real well maybe. But I tend to be a little bit more heavy-handed. So some of that more delicate stuff like you do, that is super tough for me to master.
Yeah, it was a big point. And I've got several of them down here. But these big points, this is that banded shirt that I got from down here.
That is gorgeous. I love that.
So it too, when you get into them big points, that's a difficult task for me, you know. This thing is probably 3.25 inches long.
Oh wow.
When you get into those long points, it's tough for me as well. I couldn't tell you how many I snapped.
Well, and do you use a cab rest, or is that all freehand?
Nope, freehand. 100%
all freehand.
No cab. So I run on a Speed Demon. I mean, it's a late 60s model machine, 4-wheel machine. That's what I use. That's what I got. That's what I run. Now, as soon as I get back in my shop and it's not so brutal that I'm dying out there, I'll get together on finishing my 8-inch 6-set wheel that I'm building custom build. But for now, that's what I got. So you just gotta. To me, it's all about the feel, and you know, and I just, as everybody, right, kind of get lost in it, and that's
right.
That's
you come out for 15 minutes of getting away, and 4 hours later you think, oh, I should probably go to bed. I have to get up.
It's time for bed. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Right.
We got concrete showing up at 9 o'clock. I better get to bed.
You better get to bed and do something. And before I forget, so for those who don't know what a cab rest is, most machines do not come with a cab rest, but it's just a little stand that you can put in front of your wheel, and some of them you can flip them a different way, and it will have just a little bit different angle to help you keep one a little bit more flush, or maybe you want to do a calibrated cab so you have that 7 or 11% grade on your girdle, but it just sits there and you set your stone on top of it and you can pull your stone up against the wheel, and which helps me regulate pressure because I use an old machine that has a built-in cab rest. It's aluminum. And so, Kirsten, you were talking about how round I'm able to get
Yeah,
these.
yeah, like
Yeah,
the moon. Good job.
it's and I do that all because I have a cab rest that I can sit these on and I can regulate and I can pull that stone around as I need it. So there are tools out there to help you do stuff like that. So different machines, you may have to get one that is adjusted more. So see if you can find an adjustable cab rest. I am looking at printing a new one on the 3D printer. I have an idea how to do one. So
Oh,
just
that's a
another
good
piece of
idea.
just a piece of material. If you need something, 3D printing, hey, that's the way to go. There's nothing wrong
You
with it.
know, when I'm drawing or I'm doing pencil work, I always use an armrest. It just helps. There's nothing wrong with using tools that are available to you, and
Absolutely.
creating tools that can be available to you, especially with the printing. I love that. I love
Right.
that you can do that. That's so cool.
Well, if you want something to hold a stone underwater so you can drill it and you want it, it's a delicate stone, you don't want to hurt the stone, go download a pattern and print yourself a 3D clamp to hold your stone with, and it won't hurt your stone. It's nice and smooth. They will sit under the water and you can drill your stone with it. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff that you can come up with yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I really like for drilling holes in stones is walnut vices. I don't know if you're familiar, but they're teeny tiny and they hold a rock just perfect for doot doot, and you're
Right?
done.
Yeah. All kinds of stuff you can do yourself. Matt is one of those guys who likes to work with his hands anyway. So creating a piece of equipment, it's easier for some of us, Matt, than it is others.
Matt, do you have a digital printer or whatever they're called?
I do not. I've got these, right? They can print a lot of stuff.
Pow.
Me, I like getting on there going,
Hi,
and an hour
Scott.
and a half later, right?
We've actually got some experience with it. We used some, and I'm under an NDA for that particular project, so I can't get into too many specifics of it. But we used a 3D printer, both metallic. It was aluminum. Come on, baby. And also carbon. But we used a 3D printer to make multiple locomotive components.
There you go.
Yeah, so there's some real world, like, tough applications that you can use those things for. I mean, it kind of brings, so if you can't fabricate that piece, you're talking about a vise or a clamp to hold it while you're drilling underwater. To me, my mind automatically goes to, I'm going to drill a block of wood, right? I'm going to set the depth on my drill press. I'm going to put a bunch of pegs on this thing, and much like the Clamposaurus or whatever it is that you've got, Dave.
Oh,
right?
yeah, the Slabosaurus.
Right? Slabosaurus. So I'm going to set this block in there with a couple of pegs on it, and it's going to hold my rock, and I'm going to drill it. Right? That's just my mindset. I'm thinking, because that's kind of what I do, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
But not everybody is wired that way. But those that aren't, that can think of and can kind of sketch out what they want or dig through previous people's, mistakes and errors and attempts, right? They can figure out how to make a clamp for a with a 3D printer to hold a rock. I mean, to me, it's another tool. It's another tool, and it's an awesome tool. I'd love to.
My son is actually modifying one of my printers with a hot end that will print carbon fiber.
I've used them that print carbon fiber. Pretty wild machines.
Some stuff that I want to do in lapidary that is going to require me to have something with a bit of a heat temperature range of up to about 350 degrees. And I'm not going to give it away yet because I want to have an opportunity to actually possibly patent this, what I've got coming up. Wow. But, one of those things, it's a tool. It's a tool.
It's a tool.
Yeah.
It's another avenue, right?
Right.
What do you got, Jack? Oh, you want to show some rocks?
Show some rocks.
Don't be
happy to
shy.
see.
Don't
be shy.
That's one of Miss Kirsten's favorite rocks right there.
Wow, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Yep.
So pretty.
Piece of fluorite.
Fluorite.
Emma, what's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink.
Do you have
I got that covered.
Show 'em the pink. Show 'em the pinkish purple one up there.
this one?
Just be careful. Yep.
I was trying to see what time
So,
it is here.
Last week we had it was a calcite show, and there was some really, really cool pink calcite that I had found over here at the local shop Bryson's. You know, we had those guys on last season, and they were just so much fun. They were really interesting people, and they are so good to me. So, ooh,
Love that.
that's pretty.
Stay still.
Okay.
Good job. So I know what I'm putting in her box now. Did she watch the Barbie movie? Just curious.
She did not.
No,
It's probably a little.
too old.
Yeah.
I've not seen it, so I don't know. I was just thinking pink, and as a little girl, pink and Barbie go hand in hand. So
I was gonna take her to it, and my wife said you probably shouldn't do that. Probably
yeah,
not."
maybe too adult. Yeah.
It was a little too adult.
Did you watch it, Dave? Dave, you
No, I
watched it?
watched some of the reviews. You know, I'm just the biggest Barbie fan.
Okay, it's okay if you are.
Yeah, my
Same here.
sister told me that was probably not a good idea.
It's too inappropriate. My friend watched it and she said it's too inappropriate.
Too
Well,
inappropriate.
good. I'm glad you understand that. That's good.
All
All right,
right,
guys. So, Dave, will you go
Dave.
ahead and give us? I don't know if you've seen the private chat. Did you see the private chat?
Oh no, let me go back over here to private chat so I can chat privately and read the private chat. For some reason, I'm having a battery problem here. I'm
Chat
not sure.
privately and read the private chat.
Right. So let's see.
Is that Stephanite?
Okay. So would you
Yes.
like me to go ahead and do that? How many people do we have?
I don't know. Like, I was watching it. I was watching it.
Well, it says we have 16 people watching right
Yeah, it
now.
says 16.
But,
I was watching it.
since we haven't been keeping track of names and numbers and stuff tonight, I'm just going to let you go ahead and pick a name or a number or however you want to do it, Dave. And then I will ship out the gift. It will be some Rock Talk Lapidary swag and some rocks, which is always fun, right?
All righty. Well, you know, I'm going to go through here and I've been watching and I'm going to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I am going to pick Craven Farer.
Okay. Hold on.
All right. Congratulations, Craven. You can contact me and I will make sure I get your mailing address and get that shipped out to you within the next week or so. As far as next week, probably won't be a show next week, but the week after I might have. Just make sure you have your notifications turned on, and then I will let you guys know what's going on. I don't know if anybody noticed, I did change the header for the channel, and I did change my picture for the channel as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys come up with. Ooh, dinosaur bone, huh?
Yeah.
That's a nice bone.
Yeah.
Jim
So I'm
bone.
looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with and what's going to happen there, and how we all move forward together. And I just would like, if you have some last words to say, go ahead and what is that? Okay, first, Matt, you have to talk about that vase.
That's a nice one.
It's
is.
pretty.
7-color jade.
That's jade. Wow. Okay. I don't
Wow.
think I've ever seen jade that beautiful.
Now, is that hand carved, Matt, or was it turned on a lathe?
The
No,
bigger one.
they're turned.
Turned.
Hey, do not drop that piece, please.
Every time she picks this up, I just like,
This thing is. Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
My goodness.
That is
Yeah,
so
it's
pretty.
a stupid big piece. Hey, be careful with those. Those are.
Hey,
We
Kirsten,
gotta end the show soon so that Matt can like relax a little here.
you can
Yeah.
just you can see Matt on the inside every time she picks one up. Ah!
Wow.
Like you did to me this earlier.
I just wanted to see if I could make you jump again.
Oh, Miss Kirsten.
Oh, honeycomb
Is that big old
calcite.
piece of honey? Yep, I was going
Yummy.
to say
Miss
honeycomb
Kirsten
calcite.
says that. Yeah, that's a great big old gemmy piece.
Can I show my rocks?
Okay, we're getting off.
Well, Craven, congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you, David, for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome. So, everybody remember the new show that we're going to do for the love of lapidary. Um, because of some of the things that happened, Matt, to us, is why I wanted to say, well, that's just the nature of the beast, But again, nobody listens to me. No, I'm really happy with the name, and we actually
Nice.
I think we all voted pretty much on the same one by the time it was over with, didn't we?
Yeah.
And so we're going. It's kind of sad for me because in the very beginning when we first started doing this, it was just Kirsten and I on the first shows, and she and I had a lot of fun.
You're always
And
welcome to come on with me anytime.
oh,
Anytime I'm live, you come on with me. Both
you
of you
know
are
I
welcome.
will.
Oh, I
You know
love
I
that.
will.
That's awesome.
And yeah. I wonder, those are really a unique piece. And just think, this is something that is going to mark forever.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were even personalized, weren't they, Emma? She put our names on them and everything. Isn't that
I
great?
want one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that if you rattle her cage just enough, Kirsten would make you one.
I do commission work, guys. If you have anything that you'd like made, just hit me up. I'm good for it.
So appreciate everybody. Thank you for the 3.5 great seasons, the participation. This has been wonderful. I don't want to say goodbye, but I will say so long, and I'll see you soon, either with Kirsten or on the other show.
Yeah, for the love of rocks, right?
For the love of rocks. For the love of lapidary.
Right. No, for the love of lapidary, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will get it. I promise. I'll get it figured out. Okay.
Took me a second. Hey, and as far as mine, if you get a chance, come join us on Rock Tumblers for Autism on Facebook. I'm working on our new website for our new business that we're doing, and that is really pretty.
I don't know what it is.
I like that.
What is the name of your business, Dave?
Soul Fragments. Every single rock I make is a fragment of my heart. So we call it Soul Fragments with a hyphen between the two words. And I'm working on the website. I've got part of it set up. So it's just taking me a little while because I'm a little slow.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Take your time.
Yeah, but you can always come find us on the Rock Tumblers for Autism. You can also find it now. Soul Fragments is also on TikTok right now. And
really?
So,
awesome.
I'm just showing off some of the pieces that I make, and I saw somebody on here earlier. I believe Rebellious is also has commented on some of my stuff.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok too, but I will tell you very much my content there is very different than what you see here. So they are welcome to find me.
So, all right, everybody. I've enjoyed it tremendously. I'm going to sign off, have an early day tomorrow, and I hope to see you all very soon.
Thanks, Dave.
Later, Dave.
Ooh, Matt and Emma.
Matt and Emma. The Matt and Emma show.
I love it. It's just nothing but show and tell.
Right. She's all about it, right? All about it. Don't be getting crazy there, kid.
Thanks, Miss Dragon. Thanks, Christina.
You're welcome.
Thank you too, Emma. You're awesome. All right, Matt, final words.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being a friend, and thanks for me roping me into this journey that we're on, right? And have been on for, I don't know, it's been a long time, years. So it's awesome. I want to continue to share whatever knowledge I have, and I'm a self-taught crash course, figure it out, kind of person. I understand things in a way that a lot of folks don't, as far as being able to figure it out and work with some DIY equipment, some DIY, build it yourself, use a tile saw, use alternative methods to make it happen, right? So I just want to continue to share that knowledge.
Is Emma typing for you?
Yes.
You are so silly. I love it. I was like, how are you commenting? How? Your hands are over your head. That was hilarious. Thank you. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you on, and just over the years, just to grow our friendship. So that's all that matters to me. And as far as moving forward, I'm excited to see what you guys do, and I'll be doing something. I just have to figure out what it's gonna be. So
I'm sure you will, and I'll come join you and say hi and jump in there once in a while, right? And
I hope you do. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Yeah. That'll be awesome. All right, guys. Thanks, Matt. I'm gonna pull you out and give everybody just a thank you for being with us for 3 great seasons. No matter what happens going forward, I'm excited to grow and learn with everybody here. And I think we have all become just great friends, and things have been going so well. And I look forward to our new adventures we're going to have. Congratulations to Craven for winning tonight, and I look forward to getting that super awesome gift to you right away. And just be sure to let me know your mailing address. Haha, right? Wink, wink. And you guys, I will see you. I'll be back. I just need a little bit of time. So I'm going to go ahead and end the show, and I am not ready for that. So let's see here. You guys are awesome.
Great show, guys. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.